Y'all remember that time back at the beginning of Vanguard Zombies where all we could do were play objectives? Yeah, man, let me tell you, Daron Fong and Terra Maldicta, just not. You guys remember when that was all we could do? But fixing this one thing would change the way we play Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies forever. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Spesh, how is this really that big of a change? And let me tell you, I hear you, but Vanguard Zombies was in such a rough spot at the beginning of the game, and now it's in a relatively decent spot, that maybe, just maybe, they can actually pull this one out. And that would be changing Daron Fong and Terra Maldicta to a round-based map, or at least making a round-based version of them. You already have all of the assets there with Terra Maldicta and Daron Fong, and the thing is that you have to go through objectives to open each door, but what if instead of going through objectives, you could just open the doors and buy the doors? Of course, there's still not going to be an Easter egg, unless they decide to add that later in the game, or maybe some kind of like little short Easter egg in there. Storyline wise, it would absolutely mess things up, but nonetheless, if they just made these round-based maps, I'm not gonna lie, I think this would actually be some really solid round-based maps. We already have Shinonuma, we know that we're gonna be getting some sort of Egypt map as well, but maybe in between these maps, they could just throw in, throw us a bone, you know what I mean? Throw us a bone and give us a round-based version of Daron Fong, a round-based version of Terra Maldicta, and maybe just like some little side tiny Easter eggs, kind of like we got with Daron Fong with that green portal. Not like major Easter eggs like we had in Shinonuma, because obviously that would take a long time for them to go through and make that. But just kind of go in and right the wrong that they made with Vanguard Zombies when it first came out and fix what we have for objective-based gameplay. I also think that the Outbreak mode could honestly be successful in this game. And while they're at it, why don't we just add Onslaught like we had in Cold War? It just makes no sense that all these things aren't in the game after they were in the last game, when they seem like they'd be so easy to put in there. I mean, for Onslaught, all you literally have to do is just take the multiplayer map and just throw a zombie on it, and boom, you have Onslaught. Vanguard Zombies is actually in a relatively good spot with Shinonuma and what they've released recently. It just needs more content, and that's kind of been the problem throughout the entirety of this game's life cycle, is we just don't have the content to play. But adding more round-based maps, adding more modes to the game than what we currently have, it could do nothing but good for this game. There's only going up from here, and I think that would really help out the way we play Vanguard Zombies. The problem is there's still some things that they are going to need to fix, and let me tell you all about it in this video over here on the screen now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.